Hi, hello, good morning, happy Monday. It is Monday, February 28th, the last day of February, which means that today I have to hit my 200,000 word count goal of my first year of writing. So I am 1,492 words away, which shouldn't be hard. That's like two 20-minute sprints for me if I'm really flowing. So this morning I already got up, I had a class to teach, so I taught that. I also did some physio because if I stand up, I've been like using my standing desk lately, which is not really a standing desk. It's like a piece of metal that I put my laptop on basically. And when I use that, my knees start to hurt after a while. And then when I sit down for too long, my back starts to hurt. And I just was so frustrated with myself because I have physio for both of these issues. Like I already have physio programs for my back and my knees. So this morning I actually did them. It was a strong start to the Monday. I'm gonna keep on doing them every single morning. I'm just trying to get into the habit of doing them in the morning. But that was a good start to my day. I'm on my second cup of coffee, which is just really great. But yeah, so in about 20 minutes I have one workshop to teach, and then I have a meeting after that, and then I'm probably gonna work for about an hour or two, depending on also what we talk about in the meeting. So then yeah, after the meeting, an hour or two of work, and then I have the rest of the night to just get this 1,500-ish words done, which I'm super not worried. Like I mentioned, I only have about 5 scenes left, and I'm excited about them because it's the climax and things are happening. So I'm excited for the climax and like the kind of final battle now, because I feel like I need that. I feel like my main character really needs a win because it's been downhill. So that's the plan for today. I'm quickly gonna watch Katie Wismer's video that she just posted on Patreon. I will leave her link down below. I've talked about her before. Love her vlogs. She posted a video on Patreon, so I'm gonna go watch that now while I prep for this workshop that I'll be teaching. And then, yeah, I'll check in with you probably once I finish my work so that we can actually see some writing get done. I told myself I was gonna stop at 5 and then I didn't, but now it's 5:42 and I'm going to actually stop. So I'm done work now. I think I'm gonna go for a run just to like, I know I need to write tonight, but I don't want to get right back into writing quite yet because I've been sitting at the computer for so long. So I'm going to go for a run first, kind of like decompress, and then I'm going to get the writing done.
I made an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out an old pen, wrote in my story. walking on down the road when your time is up.
Okay, so as you saw, I did just hit the 200,000 word mark. I'm just over, which is perfectly fine by me. I wrote pretty much exactly 1,500 words today. So yeah, I wrote 200,000 words drafted. I wrote a lot more than 200,000 words. As far as if I included like rewriting and outlining and also just like free writing for ideas, it's just like so many words. Yeah, I wrote 200,000 words in the first year of me pursuing writing seriously, I guess, or writing for the purpose of publishing, because I've never written for the purpose of publishing before because that's just terrifying. But I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel like I'm done writing for the night. I'm gonna kind of just chill for a bit now, so I will probably debrief you further in the morning. But right now, I'm just gonna chill because I wrote 1,500 words today. They felt like good words, and I wrote 200,000 words this year, so I'm gonna take a break.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep
It's actually
on
2 days later now, but I wanted to talk a little bit about hitting the 200,000 word goal, which I'm very excited about. I'm really happy that I did it. It just like feels pretty incredible that I wrote 200,000 words this past year. That's obviously more than I've ever written in any prior years. And it just feels like a nice milestone to hit because, you know, I went into this year, March 1st last year, so exactly a year ago. I went into the year just thinking about how much I missed writing, and I'm glad that I could stick to it because I feel like I try a lot of different things and I go back and forth between a lot of different things, and I always get worried that if I have an idea that I want to try and stick to, I get worried that I'm not going to be able to commit to it. I'm starting to learn about myself that there are things that I switch back and forth between because I don't necessarily care to commit to them, but when it comes to things like writing and YouTube, for example, those are things that I actually have been doing consistently for a very long time, and I just feel like sometimes I'm not committing to them because every once in a while I take time off. Like I take a couple years off of really writing. Like I still did poetry and stuff, but long form writing. Or I'll like take a couple months off of YouTube. Not that I've done that in a while. I have not done that in a very long time. I think I trick myself into thinking that I'm not committed to something just because I need to take a break from it, which is not true. Just because you need to take a break from something doesn't mean that you're not committed to it. You can love writing and be passionate about it. You don't need to be obsessive. You can take 6 months, you can take a year off, you can take 2 years off if you want. You know, you can wait to start writing again until you're like 70 years old, and that's fine. It doesn't mean that it was something that you didn't love. It just means that you needed a break and you were exploring other things, which is like part of the human experience. It's what we're supposed to do. So all that to say, I am happy to be kind of consistently working on it again. I'm very excited about my stories, especially Between the Waves. We're at about 86,000 words on that. I have 4 scenes left, I think. Yeah, 1, 2. I have one more scene, and then I have the climax, and then I have, I think, 3 scenes after that, and then an epilogue, so kind of like wrap up stuff. I am beyond excited, and the other night I could not sleep. I was up way too late. I wanted to get up early in the morning. I still did, but then I kind of felt like shit because I was having vivid, not even dreams because I wasn't asleep yet. I was like vividly seeing these 2 stories that I've again, I think I mentioned it in one of my Patreon videos. I was just having visions basically of this one story that let's call it Project White Knight, maybe. And the idea is that it's this girl who grew up in this kind of community, and she has been training her entire life to basically take over a certain job that they have, and the job is becoming the messenger to the gods. And I won't go too much into detail with it because there's still a lot to figure out, but that story and the character was just, it was playing out in my head like a movie. I could not sleep. It was absolutely incredible. I was getting excited and it was not helping me try and wind down. And then another story, which I think this one was triggered because I'm reading Legendborn. Side note, I'm obsessed. I'm only halfway through. I'm already in love with all of the characters, especially Selwyn, and I probably shouldn't be, but such is life. I'm so sad that it is going to end and that I don't get a continuation of the story until November of this year. I'm upset, okay? I am just loving it so much. So if you get the chance, definitely read Legendborn. I had it, but I knew it was supposed to be good, but I hadn't picked it up yet. And then I read the back of it the other day and I realized that it was like secret society vibes. And I love stories about secret societies. Like, I don't know if anyone ever saw the show on Netflix called The Order. I think it only ran for 2 seasons, but I was obsessed. I watched both of those seasons multiple times, and this really gives me The Order vibes, but just like even better. It's so good. It's so good. So I started reading that. I've been blowing through it. I've been reading it for the past 48 hours, I think, and I'm halfway done. I might finish it tonight. I've told myself that if I get all of my work done today, I am just gonna read for the rest of the night and I'll probably finish it. But all of the like talking about the campus that they're on and going to school and being part of like this secret society with magic and stuff got me thinking about another story that I was planning on writing that I've also been thinking about since last year. And it is basically about a brother and sister who attend like a magic academy, and then something happens to the sister and she ends up basically joining a secret society, not quite by choice, but that was kind of the basis for the story. So I think because I've been reading Legendborn, this particular story that I was planning on writing, or that I've like started to outline basically as of last year, was fresh in my mind again all of a sudden, and I was getting all these ideas for it. So now I have 2 stories that I really, really want to write, but I know I need to start doing edits for this, but I think I might write them anyways because I don't want to stop drafting. I am if there's one thing that I've learned, it's that I do not want to stop drafting. So who knows, maybe I'll do another 2 books this year while I'm editing these books. I'll just do 2 books a year, it's fine. I'm also I feel that I can handle it now because I've done these 2 drafts, and it's only 2 drafts to be fair. That's not that much practice, but on the other end of things, it is kind of a lot of practice because that's a lot of writing and it's a lot of kind of discovery learning when it comes to how I structure my stories, how I write, learning to find my voice, developing my characters. So I feel like I have a lot more of that under my belt now, which gives me the confidence to go ahead and write these next 2 books, you know? Because I just really want to write them, especially the one that we're going to call Project White Knight. I'll probably talk about it when I start outlining it, which I'm sure will probably be sometime this month. But I just really want to get started on that one. So I think while I'm doing edits for both of these, I'm going to start on the first new draft of Project White Knight. I know I have sequels in mind for both Blood of Ambram as well as Between the Waves. However, since we're going the traditional publishing route and I need to be writing these as though they're standalones, just for querying purposes, I don't think it's the best use of my time right now to work on sequels for them. I have the sequels planned, like I have a very high level outline of what the sequels will entail. They're both going to be part of a trilogy, so I basically have the idea for the whole trilogy in my head and on paper a little bit for both of them. So we're a long ways away from actually needing to start writing sequels and continuing books to these stories that I've just finished, which is why we're just gonna keep drafting new stuff. Because I'm telling you, as soon as I got back into it, the floodgates opened. And it's like every idea that I've had for the past 5 years just came flooding back to me, and they were like, hey, we've been waiting for you. You didn't write us down 3 years ago, so now's the time. I have also started my second course from UBC, which I wonder if you could see it. I put up the certificate on the wall, which is funny because I don't even have my bachelor's degree here, but this professional certificate I will be putting on the wall and displaying. So now I am starting the How to Write a Novel Structure and Outline course. So like I mentioned, these courses are offered through an online platform called edX. It partners with a whole bunch of North American universities, but you don't have to be North American to attend. They're taught in English, so if you have a good understanding of English, you can probably still take these courses, but they're basically professional certificates offered through universities in North America. The one I'm taking is called How to Write a Novel. It has 3 different courses within that kind of program. So I took the first one out of order. The one I just finished that you guys have been seeing was How to Write a Novel, Editing and Revising, which is technically like the 3rd installment. But I wanted to take that one because I had a complete draft and I was finishing another draft, so I wanted to have that information and at least get an introduction to it. So now we are back on track and kind of starting the course from the beginning. So this month and half of next month will be How to Write a Novel Structure and Outline. So this is the very first part of the program, is teaching you how to structure a story and how to outline your story. This is great because I want to start structuring and outlining Project White Knight. And since I already have my own, I've kind of developed my own sense of how I structure and outline stories, I am excited to now supplement it with this course and kind of combine those strategies, and I think that it will make outlining Project White Knight a lot more efficient. So yeah, happy March. That is what we're getting up to this month. It's a lot. I have further updates, but I will update you on those in the next vlog, which I'm gonna start after this one. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my first year of writing, not my first year of writing, my first year of trying to consistently write and finish novels. Let's put it that way. So that's what we're up to. That is what we're learning. That's what we're writing. That's what we're editing. There will be lots more updates to come because there is a lot going on in life right now for me. So stay tuned, and thank you all for following along. Please read Legendborn. If you take anything from this video, I don't even care if it's about my 200,000 word goal, just read Legendborn. I'm so in love. I'm already dreading the book hangover that I'm gonna get from this because I know I'm already yearning for more and I still have more to read, so I just know when it's done, I'm gonna have to lay on the floor and like try not to fall into a pit of depression, basically. That is all. Thank you all for being here. I know I haven't been making content. I know I haven't been sharing my writing on YouTube for a year, but it feels incredible to have been writing so in such a dedicated way for the past year, so I'm excited about that. Thank you all for being here and supporting me. Your support has meant so much because even on days, on days when I'm really not feeling like writing, I'm stressed out about everything, I'm feeling like my stories are crap, I get so many incredible comments from all of you on my Patreon as well, just reminding me and reminding yourselves and reminding each other that writing is such a massive process and there's so much that goes into it, and you're all just so supportive and nice to each other and nice to me, so thank you for that. So yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to smile, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.